Hello everyone. Welcome to my review of the Buffalo Tools PSG1Q Industrial Paint Spray Gun. The PSG1Q includes a user's guide that explains to you how to set up and how to use your new spray gun. The spray gun does not include an air hose adapter. You will have to supply that. In this case, I've connected it to a 5/8 inch rubber air hose going to my Husky air compressor set to regulate at 50 pounds constant air pressure. Once you have adjusted the fluid control knob and your pattern control knob to the settings that you would like to use, it's very easy to just squeeze the handle and apply the paint. Now, the paint that I'm using is a oil-based enamel. In this case, it's Rust-Oleum Professional Smoke Gray, and it's mixed down to about I'd say about a 20% ratio with acetone. So the acetone, of course, makes it flow much easier through the gun and allows the paint to apply in a much more even manner. As you can see here, the gun is working very well, and it's making short work of painting this 60-year-old fender. And that's what the gun is designed for. I believe it's primarily designed to paint automobile applications. And here you can see in a little better detail, the light's a little better on the sunshine side. And it's going on very nicely. Got a little there on the flat sides, and it really, a gun really helps you get into those contours too. And it's way faster than using a brush. Actually, the primer that I used here was applied with a brush. So I'm hoping that the spray gun will help to even out some of those brush marks and perhaps look a little better when the paint has dried. Or it could make it look much worse. This is the first time I've ever used a spray gun on my tractor. I'm usually a big fan of paintbrushes. One reason being that for tractors you need a lot of paint, and the quality of the finish really is not as important as the quantity of the paint that you get onto the metal. But I wanted to use a spray gun in this case, and I think it's doing a pretty good job. Okay, so now we move on to the second fender, and you'll notice that I accidentally bump against the ladder here that I'm using to hold the fender up, and the canister actually popped off of the gun. Well, I did get to finish it up, but we're going to look at the assembly of the gun that I'm not real happy with, actually. The gun, when it's taken apart like this, comes with a gasket that's made out of a white I don't know, plastic material of some sort. But it's very difficult to get it to seal properly. As you can see, I'm having a problem here. Of course, having to hold the camera and working with one hand doesn't help. But even with two hands, you can get the gasket to seat, but it's still kind of an iffy proposition. As you can see, the cam mechanism here is pretty busy too. I had a difficult time, as you can well tell, trying to get this thing to latch properly. Well, in the end, I did get it to latch, but I had to finagle that gasket to fit just right. And even then, I didn't trust the latch. As a matter of fact, I finished painting that other fender with the gun, but I wound up holding the bottom of the paint canister along with the gun while I was painting. But as you can see, it did a good job, and what you're looking at there is the finished piece. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.